In a modern marketing world, having your business idea in a mobile platform matters a lot. It provides the major market players and startups with a pool of possibilities. With a major upsurge in the use of smartphones, business and startups are now shifting to online platforms. But when these startups reach out to software vendors for developing custom mobile business app, they often have little to no idea of what they really need. So before making a decision on investing on a mobile app, ask yourself a set of few questions and figure out if your app idea is worth developing. Hello friends, I'm Ritesh Osta from InnoFight, and today I'm going to discuss the 7 important questions that you need to ask before building a mobile app. Now, before I go deep into the discussion, I would really like to request you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're enthusiastic about product design and development, app development, startups and entrepreneurship, we discuss a lot of problems and solutions in the tech world and how it can solve your business problems. We also send a lot of free giveaways like ebooks, templates, worksheets to our subscribers regularly. So if you subscribe, you will get notified every time we share a new video on these topics. Now moving on, question number 1. How often will customers run your app? Smartphone owners now have dozens of apps installed in their phone, but they only use few of them. They only stick to the ones which they find really useful. So devise the functionality of your app to ensure that your app is at least used a couple of times in a month by your user. Question number 2. What problem does your app solve? Now this is the most essential thing that you need to work upon. You have to find out if your app would actually solve any real problem. If your app does not provide a unique technological advantage or solve a specific problem, it may not be worth the investment. So identify which problem your app can address and then create a minimum viable product version of your app and keep adding more features based on customer feedback. Question number 3. Who is going to use your app? Now, after identifying the problems and the pain points within your industry or niche, you need to find out who is going to use your app. Try to put yourself in your customer's shoes and see if things really work out. If you were the customer, would you be excited about the app? Would you search for it? Would you tell your friends about it? If you can be honest with yourself about these questions, it can save you from a world of frustration and pain later. Question number 4. What platform should you develop it on? How sure are you about your app platform? Is it going to work on every platform like iOS, Android and Windows? If you're not sure, then it's high time that you can switch to a mobile cross-platform app development. Now this is an essential process to ensure that your app is able to deliver across all platforms without having to create dedicated native apps for each platform. Now, but there is a catch. Today, users are accustomed to use top quality apps like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp and Snapchat. And all these apps work like a charm without any performance issue. And among them, if you drop a non-native app which is sluggish and not all user-friendly, then what do you expect your app users to do? They might go ahead and install it, right? So if you want to go for a cross-platform technology, go for React Native or Xamarin or something that can ultimately create a native app, or just choose a native technology. Question number 5. Do you have the right technology partner? When people reach out to software and app development companies with a request to design and develop custom mobile app, they often have little to no idea on how to choose the right agency or technology partner. Once you have decided on your app idea, it's time to decide the right app development company to build your app. And trust me, my friends, this can make or break your startup. So if you want to know more about this, we have created another video called 7 questions to ask your app development partner. And you can go through the video and find out the right app development company for yourself. Question number 6. Do you have an app marketing plan? Most likely you don't. And even if you did, most likely it is not enough. The entrepreneurs that I have worked with, I find most of them in a hurry to start the app development and release the product in the market. I don't see them doing enough brainstorming or planning on marketing the app. Often we also tell them to start the marketing strategy even before creating the app itself. Sadly, we have found many startups not very serious about the marketing strategy, or they don't know the impact of it. Hence, the result becomes obvious. Remember, my friend, a great product does not sell itself. You have to find out the channels to market. You have to know the ways to distribute your product. Question number 7. Can you place the expected budget of your app development project? You need to focus on your budget while you go for an app development. Unless you are a lottery winner or somebody with a huge investment or a deep pocket, be careful with your money. Many of the startups we work with are often bootstrapped with thin budget. Developing a mobile app is not going to be a cheap endeavor. But fortunately, there are ways through which you can develop your app very cost effectively. Plan a budget first. Make sure that you keep a chunk aside for marketing and product promotion and product support. There is no point building a beautiful technology and it will just sit there doing nothing because you don't have the money to spend it on sales, marketing, even changes to the tech when you realize that you have built something only half of your customers can use. So friends, here are some of the questions you need to ask yourself before starting your app development process. Finding answers to all these questions will help you out in future. These 7 questions include: how often will the customer run your app? What problem does your app solve? Who is going to use your app? What platform you are going to develop it on? Or do you have the right technology partner? And do you have the right marketing strategy? Do you have the budget for your app development process? So folks, if you have any other questions in mind, I want to know about it. Let us know how do you think about it and what has worked for you. Please share your ideas with me and with our audience in the comment section. Please share this video to any of your friends and colleagues who are either an entrepreneur or in process of becoming one. This video might help them to succeed faster. If you're an entrepreneur, startup or business person or somebody associated with tech industry, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We discussed a lot about the problems and the startups and the entrepreneurs face and what are the best ways to deal with them. Please like and share this video and spread the message. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you soon.